welcome back to my channel. It's Simply Jessica here today with a Halloween DIY. We are going to be making a hanging skeleton, maybe we'll call it chandelier. Maybe we'll go with that. I'm not 100% sure what to call this, but my goodness. Okay. All we are going to need, and you guys know how I love my easy peasy DIYs. I'm going to actually try to shut this curtain back here. The sunlight is really coming in. Okay, there we go. So, you're not going to need a lot. This is very easy. But what we are going to start with is our 18-inch wreath form. That's what we're starting with. And you don't need a lot. A little bit of hot glue in this one. And that's really about it. Zip ties, you're gonna see, very easy peasy. You ready? So we have our wreath form. We have these hanging decorations, the skeletons here that I showed you. Super cute. 4 of them. That's what we're going to need. We're gonna open those up, and when they're open, this is what they look like. Try to move you around, sorry. This is what they look like open. You can move their heads around. They're not completely stuck in one. So this is what we have here. Arms move, they bend. We're just gonna make sure we cut our tags off everything. We're even gonna cut this top elastic piece off because we don't need that to hang it. And we're gonna get our zip ties. Now this is probably, the one thing I'll say is I wish I had the black zip ties, but I have white. So that's what we're going to be using. If you want it to blend better, you might want to get the black one. So we are just going to take our wreath form and we're going to be zip tying our friends on here. So we're just going to move their shoulders apart and we're just going to add some zip ties here. Like, you see how these 2 things are? We're going to put them there and we're going to zip tie right by the sides there, just to kind of hold him still. So we're going to take our zip ties, and I'm going to try to keep at least this piece towards the back so we don't have to worry about it too much. And we're just kind of going to poke right through that. I should have went the other way. We're going to do it now. We're going to poke through that little cloth there they have as his little clothing, like that. So we're going to go up and under here, poke it through underneath his arm, like that. Bring it around, and we're just going to zip tie him on here, just like that, on both sides. And of course we will cut that. This is why I wish I kind of had the black ones. I feel like it would blend a little bit better, but I didn't get them, as I didn't see any of the smaller ones. So again, just kind of right through his little outfit and zip tie him on here. Just like so. That way, you have it hanging off of one side. Oh, I stuck it all the way on the back. Okay, that's why it's pulling them backwards. I accidentally went too far on this one. You see, I only wanted to go around that one, but that's okay. We could fix that. And then we're just going to open up our other ones. Cut off all of the stuff we don't need, like so. Chloe's running around. Oh, you see her? She's running around in here today. Kind of just open them up. Pull the arms out a little bit. Just like that. Get it all straightened out. Okay, I had to pause you and get you all set up again because Miss Chloe knocked over my camera. But anyway, just kind of pulling their outfit apart. We're going to go directly across with our second skeleton. Straighten his head out here. Just like that. Grabbing our zip ties and doing the same exact thing. Just kind of going through. And this cloth here, that's like his outfit, is very simple to poke through. You know, I mentioned the other day, my hands are shaky. They've been shaky now for a few days. I don't know what that's about, but gotta get that under control here. All right, next, and I just kind of move the white part like to the front a little bit and just go through the black. Because now I figured out that that's what's gonna cover my white zip ties to make it blend a little better. So let me just get this in here and just right under the arm. It's super easy for when you're not shaking. There you go. You don't want to, you could pull them super tight, but I want to make sure that they're standing up and then kind of tighten it up because you want them to be able to face forward at you. And then we're just going to turn it. Trying to move them out of my way. And we're going to get the two other ones and we're going to put one on this side and we're going to put one on this side. So like already super easy, right? So same thing, open them up, cut all the extra stuff off. You know, I don't have too many in the way. We're going to cut off the extra part of the zip ties. There we go. And get our third one ready. Just stretching those arms out there. Right? I can't believe how easy some things are, and it's just going to be so cute. Cute, like I say, cute in a Halloween type of way. I am super shaky today. I don't know what is going on. I might as well get that checked out, huh? See why that is, because I can't even get this thing to stick through right now. I'm having a little bit of an issue. Technical difficulties, guys. There we go. Trying to keep him facing forward while we zip tie. And then one more for this side. Sorry guys, I don't know what the heck's going on with me today. Or any other day for the matter, but definitely today. There we go. And then our last one. Woo, we're gonna put on this side. I'm just gonna cut these extra little pieces. I always have a mess to clean up because I just kind of throw everything behind me. Oh my goodness. And then our last one. And again, you can fast forward through this part. You don't have to watch me put all 4 of them on. But opening this guy up, shaking him out, stretch those arms out here, and then again, just directly across from the last one we did. And one more. already loving this. Already. All right, cutting off our little extra pieces. And there we have it. So we have all 4 of our guys on here. The next thing you're going to need is the plastic chains. I already separated mine, so I will show you. Oh. So these plastic chains, the links, every other link actually has an opening, so you can separate them to the length that you need them. So we're gonna do 6, and we're just gonna, in between the 2 that are on here, we are just going to connect our links here. Just in the middle, and just slide it right onto the wreath form. Super easy, my kind of stuff. Right on there. Like, how easy, guys. I love easy crafting. It makes my entire life. So you have your 6, and then we're gonna use this plastic basket, the one that looks like a spider web. Now here's my suggestion, because you can do this in 2 different ways, depending on how you want to utilize your decoration here. I'm going to be using it upside down. You can use it upward if you would like. That way you could fill it with candy if you wanted to. Mine is going this way, just for this DIY, because I'm not going to be, this is going to my sister's, of course, but I don't think, if we're going to be hanging it, I think it's going to be like hung up too high for us to utilize this for candy. But it all depends on how you want to do it. We are going to use it just like so. And then we are going to take our links here, and we're going to attach them. Maybe we'll only use 5, because I just realized I'm not going to be able to attach with these. We're going to attach them to the basket here. Actually, let me just use my brain here for a second. They're plastic, so I'm just going to take these scissors, and we're going to cut a link for it to work, because I want the 6. And then we're going to attach to the basket here, just like so. All right, so just take your last link here, get your scissors, and it just cuts. It's that easy. Holding this up, just making sure we get it on equal sides, and attaching. Cutting and attaching. Super easy. I'm glad that that was as easy as it was. Seriously. So we're attached here and here. And then we're going to attach. I'm just trying to make sure that it stays equal here. Then, come on, get in there. Attach there. And attach here. So you see where I'm going with this, right? Like so. Look how cute already. Right? I love it. Anyway, I'm going to put it down for a minute. Stop playing. Then what we're going to do, where did I put the rest of my links? There they are. And then, of course, we need it to be able to hang it. So we're going to take and we're going to attach 2 of these on here, like so. And then take our other 2 and go on the other side of this, which is just trying to make it even right here. So 1, 2, and we hooked on the 3rd. So we have our 2. Then we're just going to take 3 more links here and then attach the 2. So we go across here. like this. Just like that. Which of course I need to cut all of mine here. So that way we have a way to hang. So we have that right there. And then the rest of them, I have about 6, 10, 11 links left. I cut for 6. It depends on how high you need to hang. So then we just take our center one here and attach this last piece. And that is going to be how you initially hang it. That's how it's going to go. The last thing that I want to do here, this is where you need a little bit of hot glue. On each one of these guys, I want us to bend their arms in here. And I want them to hold one of these LED lights here. Now, this is where, and we're not going to put the bases on them. So you'll have to unscrew here to add the batteries, which I need to get. But anyway, and I want them to just hold on to the candle here. So that's where a little bit of our hot glue is going to come into play. And we're just going to, I just wanted to stand up so I can see it. Get them to, I don't know if I want to glue it to the wreath form and then the hands, or if I just want their hands to hold it. Let's see how well that works out. So we're just going to add a little hot glue and have their fingers here. Of course, let that cool for a second. See where the other hand, now we might have to glue it here and then, not 100% sure. Give me a minute to play around. Probably should have figured this part out along with the rest of it. It might actually be easier to possibly glue right underneath their faces here, but I'm not sure, so just give me a sec. See how this works? That may work. Okay, just got to let that cool where their fingers are. That will work. Now my other thing, now if I have to find it because I don't know what I did with it, that I said the other day, you'll see why I bought it. Hold on one second. Okay, ran to go downstairs to find batteries because this is what I want to show you. When you turn these on, can you see that? It's like a really bright white light. Now, the thing is with this DIY, you are going to have to untwist them a little bit if you don't want them running all the time. But this is why I got this orange Sharpie, because I don't want this to have the bright lights. So we're just going to take, let me shut this off, our orange Sharpie, and we're going to color over this part, the flame part, to give it more of a Halloween-y, do you love that? A Halloween-y feel. I just want to like give it a warmer light versus the bright light, because the bright light doesn't really go with the whole idea of this. So we're just going to, again, take our Sharpie, color, color, color. Of course, I got to fine tip one, so it's taking a minute, but we got this. I think I got it all. And then when you turn it back on, it will, you can't really tell on camera, so I'm going to have to show you when it's darker. But can we see this at all? It gives it a warmer light. It's hard to tell right now, but I'm hoping maybe when it's nighttime you'll be able to see this better. But it kind of just dims it. So all four, I have another pack of these lights somewhere. All four, we're just going to color with our Sharpie. We're going to color the flame part of the candle, okay? Okay, now that we have them all colored in, which I do, we're just going back to gluing their hands on them. So this part, just kind of bend their arms in like I said, and then just find a good position here. And then it takes a minute, like you guys know. Just put the hot glue on, hold them still, let it cool. So I'm gonna get all 4 of them holding these candles and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I have them all glued on, excuse me, and in place. I'm gonna go hang this up and we'll see what it looks like. Okay guys, so there it is. Now the lights are hard to get on camera because you can kind of see that it lights up orange here. This one does as well, but on camera they're kind of coming off blue. But like, seriously, look at this thing. I am in love with this for some spooky but cool looking Halloween decor, hanging piece, decoration, whatever you want to call it. Also, please don't mind that it is crooked. I need to adjust the chains that are hanging there, but I don't want to touch it because it's literally just hanging on that little bitty hook up there and I don't want it to fall. But all it is I just have to adjust the chains real quick and it'll be perfectly straight. But unfortunately, I don't want it to fall. But I am in love with how cool this came out. Absolutely love it. I'm gonna turn the lights off and I'll be right back. Look at that. That is so cool. I love this. I wish this one didn't look so bright on camera because it's really not. But, oh my heavens. Look how cool that is. And it was so easy. You guys saw that. It was the easiest thing to put together. But look it. I am in love. It was just so easy and it's so cool. My sister is going to love this. But that's how it is. That's what it looks like. That's how easy it was, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, bye now.